The SawStop Industrial Cabinet Saw is the flagship of the SawStop table saw line. This is the heaviest, most powerful 10-inch cabinet saw available. Since its introduction, the Industrial Cabinet Saw has set the standard for table saw safety, performance, durability, and uncompromising quality. Of course, the heart of the Industrial Cabinet Saw is SawStop contact detection. And like every other SawStop, this saw features a host of other safety features. But when it comes to safety, the Industrial Cabinet Saw goes above and beyond, with features like interlock switches on all cabinet doors to prevent saw operation when the doors are open, and a lockout-tagout disconnect switch that can be locked in the off position. Plus, SawStop's groundbreaking engineering directs turbulent air from the blade, substantially reducing the safety risks presented by wood dust, with unmatched 99% dust collection achieved through advanced shrouding both above and below the table. At nearly 700 pounds, the Industrial Cabinet Saw is the heaviest 10-inch saw around. The weight comes from the massive cast iron and steel elements that make up this beast of a saw. The cast iron trunnion is unparalleled in its mass and precision. The table surface is not only the industry's largest, but is machine ground to the tightest tolerances from a single piece of cast iron. The arbor is overbuilt for strength and stability, and the bearings are up to 50% larger than other saws. It all adds up to a true cut every time, with less vibration and a longer life. Having the right power is also essential to ensuring that true cut. With an available 7.5 horsepower motor, the SawStop Industrial Cabinet Saw is the most powerful 10-inch cabinet saw you can buy. Transferring all that power to your cuts are state-of-the-art multi-V-ribbed belts. They provide more torque with less vibration and are a major improvement over the V-belts found on ordinary saws. Precision is found not just in size and power, but in execution as well. SawStop engineers have meticulously designed the undertable assemblies for maximum performance. A gas piston carries the weight of the internal mechanism so that raising and lowering the blade are effortless. The trunnions and motor are perfectly balanced for precise tilt adjustments. And each saw is perfectly aligned at the factory so that every cut is dead on. A good fence is essential to repeated accurate cutting. SawStop's industrial T-Glide fence is an unmatched assembly of steel that glides smoothly over the saw, is infinitely adjustable, and locks down solid. Multiple glide plates and the adjustable rail prevent the rough, jerky movement that's common with other fences. If your environment requires mobility, the Industrial Mobile Base is the solution. Designed because no other base could handle the mass of the Industrial Cabinet Saw, this 1,000-pound capacity base offers the ultimate in ease and mobility. 3 quick pumps of the hydraulic piston raises the saw, and 4 independent polyurethane wheels turn in any direction, at your direction. Then simply release the piston, and the saw lowers safely to rest directly on the floor. No detail is forgotten with the Industrial Cabinet Saw. From the custom-cut zero-clearance insert with tool-free lockdown to the available overarm dust collection assembly, the goal is always maximum safety and performance. Revolutionary safety, unsurpassed quality. Experience the precision and peace of mind that is the SawStop Industrial Cabinet Saw.
Hello, my name is Sean, and today we'll be discussing 4 of Grizzly's 10-inch left-tilt cabinet table saws. Grizzly understands that the table saw is arguably the most important machine in any woodworking shop. This is why we continue to add new and innovative features, making them a favorite brand in thousands of shops across the US and Canada. We are committed to supplying our customers with the highest quality, best performing table saw available. Grizzly table saws meet the new UL 987 safety standards that came into effect in 2010. In fact, Grizzly was one of the first to incorporate these new safety standards across our entire line of table saws that all include riving knives. Let's get started comparing these cabinet saws by looking at the G0690 10-inch table saw. This saw is destined to be the gold standards of 10-inch left-tilting heavy-duty table saws. Starting with the power supply, we've partnered with Leeson to provide a high-quality 3-horsepower, 220-volt single-phase motor on this table saw. Power is transferred to the 5/8 arbor via a triple belt drive system, providing a smooth, efficient operation. The on-off switch is rail mounted for quick access, features a lockout pin and magnetic safety switch. If the table saw loses power, the magnetic switch returns the switch to the off position, preventing injury when the power comes back on. A 10-inch by 40-tooth saw blade and a safety push stick are also included with each machine. Maximum depth of cut is 3 1/8 of an inch at 90 degrees and 2 3/16 of an inch at its maximum tilting angle of 45 degrees. The maximum rip capacity to the right of the blade is 29.5 inches and 12 inches to the left of the blade. Blade height changes are made smoothly using the large cast iron hand wheels. The blade height is locked using the center locking knob. To make angle changes to the saw blade, use the side-mounted hand wheel and the front-located angle gauge. There is an adjustable stop so that the user can quickly return to 90-degree cutting. The solid cast iron table is precision ground to a mirror-like finish with a front beveled edge. And with the 2 cast iron wings attached, measures over 40 inches wide by 27 inches deep for a large, stable work area. And for even more space, we added a table board to fill the area between the extra long fence rails. Milled into the top are 2 T-shaped miter slots so your miter gauge will not fall off when retracted. And the miter gauge has a cast iron body and a steel bar. The UL 987 compliant blade guard requires no tools and only seconds to remove or reinstall, and will encourage the operator to use it for all through cuts. The saw blade guard is made from clear plastic for great visibility, and independent side guards allow for a smooth feeding operation. And this blade guard must be used, and the table saw should never be operated without the proper guarding. The guard can be quickly changed to a riving knife, which is another part of the table saw safety features and part of the UL 987 safety standards. The riving knife on the G0690 is a true riving knife, which means it moves up and down with the blade. Riving knives offer protection for operations that require the guard to be removed, such as non-through cuts. The riving knife prevents wood from pinching behind the blade and keeps wood from catching on the back side of the blade, which can result in a dangerous kickback. And remember, the guard should only be removed for operations that cannot be performed with it on, typically a non-through cut. Added to the safety features of this saw is a recessed screw that holds down the standard table insert and the included dado insert, which this saw can handle up to 3/4 of an inch in width. The fence on the G0690 is a T-style cam lock fence with an extra wide T for a super rigid lockdown. The head contains nylon runners for an easy, smooth movement. All fence adjustments are made using these easy-to-access adjustment knobs. The fence is 48 inches in length with HDPE plastic facing for smooth, low-friction feeding. The fence system comes with super heavy-duty front and rear rails. The front rail is 62 inches in length, made of heavy-duty tube steel, and weighs over 50 pounds by itself. The fence can be lifted off anywhere along the rail for the ultimate convenience. The stand on the G0690 is a heavy-gauge pre-formed steel cabinet. The cabinet's footprint measures 20.5 inches by 20.5 inches and provides all the stability needed for your daily production work. A couple important accessories to consider for the G0690 are the sliding table attachment for unmatched cross-cutting convenience and the router table attachment with an incredible quality fence system and router mounting feature. A mobile base is also an accessory for this saw. The G0690 table saw comes in 3 boxes with a total shipping weight of 542 pounds. The first box measures 33 inches long by 30 inches wide by 40 inches tall. And the fence box measures 42 inches long by 17 inches wide by 7 inches high. And the fence rail box measures 68 inches long by 7 inches wide by 5 inches high. Next, we will go over the G0691 left tilting cabinet table saw. We could not offer the gold standard of left tilting table saws without offering an extended rip capacity version as well. Just like the G0690 in every other way, this saw also features a 50-inch rip capacity, more than enough capacity for ripping to the center of a whole plywood sheet. To accomplish this, a long fence rail kit was added to make the G0691. The heavy-duty long rail kit includes an 82¼ inch long front rail with corresponding rear rail, a heavy-duty laminated extension table, 2 sturdy steel legs with adjustable feet. The boxes are the same as the G0690, with the exception of the shipping weight, which has now been increased to 572 pounds, and the fence rail box, which now measures 92 inches in length. Again, all the great features of the G0690 table saw, but with an extended rip capacity. If you cut a lot of plywood, this could be the saw you're looking for.